In today's video, we got to break down this Missouri teacher that went to Onlyfans recently, and the district let her go. And so we need to break down how women act when times get tough. And I've referenced this before, but this story just confirms it even more. And I'll try to link the article in the description below. So before we get too far, like, comment, subscribe. So I'm scanning the news and I come across this teacher. This teacher is teaching in a school district in Missouri Missouri, in the article, it states is one of the lowest paid states when it comes to education and when it comes to teachers. So not only was this teacher teaching in a state that doesn't teach or doesn't offer teachers enough money to survive, but she also taught at one of the districts that offers the teachers the lowest amount of wages. So she has a double-edged sword and she's struggling extra hard. And in the article, she says she has multiple degrees in education, meaning she probably has a bachelor's, a master's, maybe an associate, maybe a PhD. You just never know. So she's struggling to make ends meet just off of the income. Not only that, she has student loans to pay for, bills are piling up. So she has to make something happen. And in the state of our current economy, inflation is going up, but the job wages are staying the same, which is causing the American people as a whole to struggle more than ever. And if you're watching this video, there's CVS pharmacy walkouts. There's McDonald's raising their prices. There's Charles Schwab that just laid off multitude of people. UAW just went on strike. UPS just went on strike. You have different movie stars and producers are going on strike because the livable wage of a job just isn't enough anymore. And so if you know anything about women, women are the ultimate survivors. They're going to do what it takes to survive. Why? Because it's in their primal nature to survive at all costs. This is why she leaves you when you're struggling. When you get injured, she leaves you and you lose a limb in war or whatnot. Whenever there's a sense of danger and you can't protect her properly or you lose a fight, she's going to leave because it's threatening her survival. It's threatening survival of her children. So this is the unique perspective when it comes to women and how they act when things get tough. And it's an uncomfortable truth. It's a harsh reality, but women have been doing this for ages. And since they're in the strong and independent phase and they're in the strong feminism stage, and they don't want to come under the leadership and the guidance of a man, they're going to strike out by themselves because of pride, because of ego. Knowing if they had a man, their financial issues would be less. It would be less if they didn't join the workforce. Their ego, their indoctrination, feminism, them wanting to be strong and independent, all these mindsets are causing them to paint themselves into a corner. And until these women come to grips with reality that you have to become under the leadership of a man, and I know it seems like some women are making it, but most women are not, guys. And there's skyrocketing amounts of teachers that are signing up for OnlyFans, that are being hostesses and bartenders on the side just to make extra income, just to expose their bodies online, sexual content, just to make ends meet. We just have the NBA player, his wife, when they got the struggle, and she went to OnlyFans. You got lawyers going to OnlyFans. You got teachers that are more teachers than you expect. Like at this point, there's a teacher in your school district, high school or lower, that is doing OnlyFans. I can almost guarantee it. I'm willing to bet $100 that if you guys go to your school district that you're an alumni to, or just a local school district, there is a woman doing OnlyFans on the side, doing bartending on the side, exposing her titties, exposing her butts in these compromising positions just to make income. Because this is what they do when they get to struggling. They say, working women that's the oldest profession. Got to put together the code that I'm speaking with. That's the oldest profession that has occurred over time. And that's what women do. They use their bodies to make money. And the PIMPs even told you that most women, at some point, whether they did it or didn't do it, they thought about it at some level. Because they know there's always going to be a simp, there's always going to be a sugar daddy guy that is willing to pay money to get in between. It's a horrible reality. You would think women would have more self-respect for than to stoop down to that level and just expose their body to the world just to make a little bit of income. Because this woman, she's making a good amount of income, but this is the short-term thinking of women. They think they can do this into their 60s and 70s. This is the two-income trap. You got you women enter the workforce, and now you got to work until you're 50, 60, 72. The concept of a housewife is non-existent unless you're with a millionaire at this point. The cost of living is too much. You guys are gonna have to have two sources of income, which is just gonna screw you even harder, because how do you have time for dating? How do you have time to raise your children? How do you have time for each other to go out vacation, have sex, to have intimate relationships whenever from 6 o'clock in the morning till 6 or 7 at night, you don't even see each other, which is why some of you guys cheat with your partners at work, because you see them more than you see your actual spouse. We're at the point of no return now. And I don't know if we can fix it at this point, because OnlyFans gives women the ability to cut the middleman out. And the middleman was the PIMP. She would give him the money and he would take care of all of it. Now, she still has the money. The money goes directly to her that she can keep. But the women still don't have the fortitude and the long-term thinking to maintain themselves financially over years. And I'm not saying all women. Some women can, but most women can't. Some women don't even want to work hard. They actually want to be housewives. But this is the state of the Western culture, and this is the state, and we're going to see these things rise and hike even higher, because the economy is not going to let up anytime soon. So that's my video. You guys like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you like the video. If you guys want to support the show, all the ways you can support the show are in the description below. I appreciate you guys watching to the end. You guys have a good day, good week, and And I'll see you guys on the next one, man. Peace.